How to engage your grandchildren. Hi, my name is Tommy, and this is my grandma. She is amazing. She has 4 grandchildren, and we all are teenagers and all have a great relationship with her. She is fun and is a big part of our lives. I asked her if she had any tips for other grandparents on how to engage their grandchildren, and she said, I sure do, Tommy. There are 5 tips, and we created a corresponding fact sheet that you can print or download to your computer if you want to use them. We hope this is helpful. Here they are. Tip number 1. Find out about their interests. Do they play sports or watch college or professional sports? Are they a musician, gamer? Do some research on that. Are they a reader or watch a particular type of movie like Marvel? Find out about these types of books or movies and the characters in them. Is there any particular type of music they like? What are some of the artists and songs? Listen to the music and see if you understand the lyrics without judgment. Remember, this isn't about you. It's about establishing a connection with your grandchildren. Tip number 2. Engage in open-ended questions. Once you are armed with the information on what your grandchildren likes, then start to ask questions. But remember, questions that are answered with a yes or a no are a no-go. Instead of do you like lacrosse, you should ask, what is about lacrosse that makes the game so exciting? This gives you the chance to engage in conversation. Tip number 3, join them in their activities. How can you join them? Is there any way you can engage or become involved in their interest? If you live far away and they play sports, then ask their parents to take some video to send to you. Or if they're playing high school sports, you can get a membership to their network and the films and broadcast of their game. Do other things with them, take them out for pizza, breakfast or ice cream, have sleepovers, and let them make breakfast or dinner. If you don't live near them, make sure you keep engaged with communication, which is the next tip. Tip number 4, communication. Find out how they communicate with their friends. Is it through texting or another app? Start sending text messages. Ask about their special interest. Keep it short and just once or twice a week. Manage your expectations. They won't respond all the time or even in a timely manner. It is okay. It's a maturity thing. They can also be very busy. You can even go old school and send a funny postcard to them with notes about how much you enjoyed something they did. Tip number 5, teach them about family history or culture. This is one that my grandma does by telling stories of her childhood and things my mom did as a child. My grandma has a friend that is Japanese, and every time she sees her grandson, she gives him a basket of Japanese snacks and sweets. She tells about how they remind her of her childhood, and it is a great way to connect. Many grandparents keep traditions alive with food, especially on the holidays. Combine them with storytelling, and your grandchildren will be hooked. And my grandma says to remember that kids don't always think about ways to engage more with their grandparents. It's just not how their brain works. Don't expect them to. However, they might enjoy the activities you do together or the connection and will find the time to spend with you in person or on a video chat or even phone calls. These are what works for my grandma. Try one or try them all. Nothing but good times are ahead. This video was brought to you by the Reading Heritage Senior Center.